Hi, friends, how are you? A little tip that I heard about having a successful marriage. Um, we sometimes in our circles we talk among ourselves and our friends and our relatives or even family members about how we expect each other to or our spouses to do more, and we come up with lots of reasons and excuses. But this super important and super effective and very easy to understand suggestion that I heard recently was put in 100%. Both wife and husband need to put in 100%. Completely unselfish, all the time, day in and day out. Even if the spouse is not putting in 100%, and maybe you are doing it 100% for years now, and no matter what's happening, okay, no matter what's happening, to move forward and to be successful in having a successful marriage, be 100% unselfish, put in 100% of your time and effort and energy, and God will help you and bless your efforts. And maybe over time, God will open the eyes of your spouse to see how much you are putting in, and God will stir up their hearts to do the same thing that you're doing. So I kind of heard this in a different way before I heard this. That there's just one tip or one secret to having a successful marriage, which is to be completely unselfish. Do it selflessly without any selfish desires or motivations. Just do it. Um, and I kind of tried it for 1 day or 2 days, and then immediately noticed that that is not contagious, and so I was discouraged. But that's what happens when we try to do it on our own effort. We can do all things through Christ who gives us strength. We can apply that in this also, in our everyday struggles. And so we'll ask God to help us to do that. Be 100% unselfish, put in our time and effort and energy 100% of the time, day in and day out, fully committed and devoted. This is one of our calling, right? So, and God will bless. Also, the verse where it says, "Do it as unto the Lord and not unto man," because God is the one who rewards you. We can apply this here as well, because we all, especially moms, we know how much of a job we have at home, much more important and valuable than the one that we do outside, and the one that we do at home doesn't have any pay, and yet we reap the benefits over time, over a period of few decades. And when we see our kids turn out to be wonderful men and women of good faith and character, right? So it's a long and hard um, waiting time, but God will surely help us and give us strength to do that. So the secret is 100% of the time. Because what happens is over time when you try to do this, it becomes a ugly, unhealthy competition. Like you put 40, the spouse put 60, or you put 50, the spouse may put 50. But that's the thing, it's not enough. You have to put 100, and the spouse also has to put 100, because it might even be 49 and 51, and it's still not a happy marriage. So those are the numbers that when they were talking in that discussion about this, that's the one that really hit home for me, where I mean, I understood it so well, where I thought, yeah, this will always be transactional relationship. Like I'm doing this, you do that, I will do this, you will do that. And it is not a successful marriage or a happy marriage. When both the spouses put in 100% all the time unselfishly, that's a successful marriage. By no means I'm defining it. These are not my words, but I felt like this is very true and very effective and very helpful and easy to understand where we're missing the goal. And I felt like this must be the secret where instead of thinking I have done half and you do your half, and that is never, because in your opinion, if that is half, in the other person it may not be half, it may be 1/4 or 1/3. And so that's where it, because we're two different individuals with different perspectives and different visions and different goals and different aspirations, and everything is different, but we are together as one unit. And so it calls for 100% by both to have a successful marriage. I just wanted to pass it along. I hope this blesses you all. We can do all things through Christ who gives us strength, and we'll do this as unto Lord and not unto man. And all the opposing forces, negative forces that pull us down and draw us back, we will emerge as victorious through Christ who gives us strength. We'll just lean on God's word and take it one day at a time. I hope we'll all be able to have successful marriages and set an example to our children and to those around us who are observing us, who we may not realize that we're being observed, but oh yeah, we're being observed by hawkeyes all around. Some good, some bad, some all kinds of reasons. But our job is to not, just like people say, or elderly people, wise people say, in a race, like just take an example of 100 meters race, there will be so many all around, and no one would be, I mean, people would be shouting, screaming, or supporting others around you. But your goal is to not focus on the noise around you, but just the goal of 100 meters dash, and you will be focused and you will go forward. That's how they will be able to conquer it. Otherwise, if you hear about the noise around you, that will not help you reach the goal. So I hope this encourages us all. God bless. Bye.